There's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm waiting for you, G.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going, runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you know, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. They really wanted him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard.
Seriously?
And he's across the 43.
How does he not down?
43. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
What they be talking about?
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were
shaky
right there.
I'm cruising here. Man, I love my team. We gonna die for the niggas.
They'll try to throw here. Kaiser. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Cameron Hayward. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
I'm about whatever, man. Fuck what they be talking about. It doesn't count. The only thing that matters. I love how we do it. Go cruise in here. Fuck what they be talking about.
Kaiser. The sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Kaiser going deep downfield for Ross. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big 3rd down play there for the Bengals. 48 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
All right, fellas, we dodged one hit.
On that one,
we knew that was coming.
One of those guys.
Got some fast receivers out there.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon.
Yo, how the fuck does he keep doing that?
At the line of scrimmage.
God damn.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Call him. Weavers.com, well connected, well respected, well protected.
I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Happy the quarterback.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll go down here at
that
the
nigga's a tractor-trailer or something.
Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
That nigga's a tractor-trailer. Oh, we ain't got no charges usually.
Fairbairn is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So the first points of the night belong to our home team as they're able to take the opening kickoff and at least get 3 points out of it.
Yeah, and that helps the crowd, right? It helps people feel good about why they're there watching this game. They moved the ball well on their opening drive.
Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
My ambition to win is to get me some ends. Maybe sit in the bench. Cool taking results. Couldn't be hit on the porch. Wait a minute. They do this.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
All right.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for a cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first.
My dream is to live a
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
They go play action here on 1st down. That is incomplete.
My bad,
and that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a whole
well, wishes to my opposition. My fault.
Need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Deacon Reed got to get his issue.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a first carry for Donnell Pumphrey. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Jordan Willis.
But I got that grin on my eye. It ain't no Donnie Simpson.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train,
you in your
wasn't
position.
it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking for White on the deep ball.
Good fucking
Intercepted. Picked off down.
Damn, he ain't got no arm strength.
There as his guys will get the football back.
That was my
Well,
bad.
they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really
Give me a
tough
stop
spot.
here. I get it back. I'm sorry. I fucked up. I did. Damn, I fucked up.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league,
Your
you
dreams
take
come
points
true.
when you can get them. Not easily done.
Somebody
Give him 9 there on the first down
tonight.
completion.
You already know that pimping. Hey, it's Cash Money Records, man. New Orleans, Dames. Unfucking-believable.
That
Little
last
wins
catch
the
short of the
president.
marker by just a yard leaves him with a very
Even if
manageable
he's
2nd and 1.
Flex round! Flex round!
Kaiser to throw it. He's going to air one out. And the hit jarred loose.
Man, this
It's
is me and my
incomplete.
guitar. Yeah, bitch, I'm heavy
Even without a ton
metal
of
in.
pressure in
You
his
can
face,
get
it
the
just
fucking
shows how
lip
difficult
stepping
it is
in.
to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
But no, I ain't positive. I'm definite. Ignore the game like I'm
They
roughing
tried
it.
to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's
Who's
3rd and 1.
Ohio! Ohio!
No, I ain't made it.
Ohio!
Bet.
From the shotgun, it's Kaiser.
God damn, y'all.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. They give him a gain
How the
of
fuck
37.
is everybody blocked at the same
Trying to
side?
defend a drag route is really tough because you
killing
don't
my
want
life,
to jump
yo.
a route that's shorter or underneath as the drag route is too quickly, because oftentimes they want to run that route and then hit over the top of you for bigger yardage. So if you can chip off the timing of the receiver off the line of scrimmage so he can't actually get into the route, that's the best way to defend it. But there was no possibility of that on that play. End result, receiver won in a big way.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it.
You do a lot of cross.
And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Flex round!
Play action now. Kaiser
Yo, somebody, please.
going for the deep ball. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be.
How the fuck did I don't get no pressure?
First quarter.
This nigga had like 2 hours to fucking throw the ball.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0.
That shit crazy, but I don't get no pressure with these niggas.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Steelers set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down.
Hurry up, here we go.
He'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
Antonio Brown, AB, with just one hand to complete that catch. Is there anything he can't do?
He has just continued to impress year after year, hasn't he?
He has never forgotten that he wasn't considered an elite receiver coming out of college. I think every snap he takes it upon himself to prove that he should have been.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking sideline, incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt.
Oh, my God.
And he missed it. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession.
This your
Everything
game,
looked okay.
homeboy.
He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
Yo, what the fuck is
And he'll
that?
push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it
Yo,
2nd and
look
4.
at this nigga in the backfield.
He did have a touchdown
Like, how the
run earlier,
fuck
but
do
not
they
a lot
maneuver
more than that
out
to
of
this game.
tackles like that?
Not
What
at
the
all.
fuck,
In fact,
yo?
I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable.
This
But
shit
the
crazy.
execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now the Bengals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the
Burns, you don't even deserve to fucking have that fucking pick, you fucking bum.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
No, check. Patriot.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field, and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
The Steelers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field.
Nobody can fucking catch. Nobody can get penetration.
They begin with a run by Mixon. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Here's a give to Mixon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. A handoff to Mixon. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. A minute 57 to go in this. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this.
There's no reason why.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get
There's
home.
no reason why the fuck I can't
away
get
in coverage
separation
as
from
well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
Watch it now, Barney.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. They'll set up to throw. On the left side, a catch by White. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Returnable for Thomas. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals getting set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A first down throw for Kaiser. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Bud Dupree in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio!
Man, stop being a fucking sucker and play. God damn.
Timeout defensively, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
They're holding on to a fucking young-ass 10-point lead and playing like a little girl.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Ohio! 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 Let's go! Flex round! Flex round! Hey, turn it up! Turn it up! Kill!
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Ohio! Ohio! Let's go, Pete! It's gonna be a long day, offense. It's gonna be a long day. Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio! Hunt!
Now a 2nd down throw for Kaiser. Going deep downfield for Ross. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals add on
Wasn't that
to
the
their
same
lead.
play?
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball. So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Back to throw now on 1st down. It fights him off. Flush to his right. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Now he'll escape to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Jordan Willis in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jordan Evans in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now back to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And a shot.
The fuck was that?
Down unsuccessful. 4th down now.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself.
That shit crazy.
And go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Carl Lawson in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, he couldn't turn it into much more.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
When big runs occur, sometimes there's a sense that things were pretty easy, and that one carried them down inside the 10. But getting into the end zone now, that won't be easy at all because you're going to face different defenses and not as much real estate to work with. Will they be able to run it, or will they have to throw it in order to try and score?
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. They'll throw here. Kaiser. And he's got his big tight end, Eifert. And it's a Bengal touchdown. Tyler Eifert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the ball.
It's a foot race. He's at the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4.
Are you serious, y'all?
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Now, the Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
Come on with the bullshit.
A 5 that time and a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38! Check 26, check 26.
Kaiser on 1st down. He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman. And he'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, a 22.
Oh, well.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, well.
Now Joe Mixon. And a short gain down to about the 33. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Again, it's Mixon. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
They'll set up a throw. He'll rifle this one deep right, and that's caught inside the 35. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that will get him 1 closer. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. Now, I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. The 20. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 47 yards. And
Jesus
the
Christ.
Bengals are able to grow their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. Switzer now to return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2nd time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
And there's a man they call AB, always a volume receiver. He gobbles up catches. Holds the number 2 and number 4 spots for most receptions in a season in NFL history. And in 2015, just 7 catches shy of setting the single-season mark for most receptions, currently held by Marvin Harrison, a Hall of Famer.
He had 136 catches that year on the heels of 129 the season before. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
Following the interception, Kaiser. They'll roll him out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Detroit!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And McDonald here over the middle. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. Now a handoff looking right. And an alley to run. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They're going to look to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. He'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what are you doing when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Switzer now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Jordan Evans in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now he's flushed out left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Gun, gun!
He'll drop to throw. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They give him a gain of 38.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is,
rush coming, and he's taken down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Detroit!
Looking to throw. Breaks through the contact. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And some room to roam now. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play there for the Bengals. 65 yards on the ground. Now what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Now Bernard. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
He's going to get it running right, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification. That's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense, because you can hand it to him as we've seen. But you say 3 rushing touchdowns, and of course throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
Switzer now to return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
No.
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. and never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows, you may meet up with this team again.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. And they'll run it here. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And they're throwing here. Kaiser hit, and he lost the football. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll get this up to about the 40. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. They'll drop to throw. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.